us why you were kicked out of Backstreet Boys?
It's really not something I like to talk about. It was a rough time in the mid to late 90s.
Tell us about the rehearsal session that changed everything.
If you insist, Inspector, if you insist. It was 1995. The boys and I were just wrapping up our final rehearsal for our first single, Lovin' You. Loving you. It's so easy 'cause your heart is true. So true, so true. Whether Christian, Muslim, or Jew, I'm loving you as long as you love me.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got a hunch, and that hunch is telling me this single is gonna shoot straight to #1.
Woo! Yeah!
Thanks, mysterious host. With you as our boy band manager, we can't lose. This is gonna be gigantic, y'all. The song's gonna take us over the top.
Or up to Dad.
Way to go with your sweet lyrics, man.
Thanks, Brian!
My favorite is when we get real topical during the part about world religions.
Me too.
And the harmonies sound tight. Tight! I know! Our voices are really in sync! I mean, they're not in sync. Our voices, they're aligned. They're on the same page. They're,
What did you say?
you guys, I'm really sorry. It just came out. It's a homonym.
I hate to do this to you, son, but you're done. You violated the code. I'm sorry, but you'll never work in the boy band industry again.
No, please no. Guys, please say something. Howie, Brian, please. Kevin? Kevin! Nick, come on! AJ, of all people, AJ! AJ! I had committed the ultimate sin, spoke the unspeakable. It was the boy band equivalent of telling an actor, good luck, or asking a woman, when's the baby due, and finding out she's not pregnant. Just large. I had sealed my boy band fate.
I don't understand. They dismissed you from your choral society simply because you spoke the other choral society's name? Would you remind me of the name?
I'd rather not say it out loud.
In sync.
There, shh, there. Give me AJ's number.
So you can never be in a boy band again.
Not exactly. I eventually took control of my life, put my past behind me, and started a new boy band. We're called Ready, Set, Flow. And if the Ready, Set, Flow guys ever find out what I said that day, my boy bandhood days are gone for good.
So you figured the tape of the rehearsal session was in that box.
Yeah.
So you hurled mysterious host straight into Davy Jones' locker.
What?
So you killed him.
No! I may be a Grammy-nominated lyricist, but I'm no murderer.
Maybe yes, maybe no. You may have been the killer boy band reject. It's certainly possible. You had the motive, and definitely the means, given the walls are covered in knives. But the murderer could have also been struggling instead of coming.
Me? You're barking up the wrong tree, Inspector. And speaking of trees, why don't you make like a tree and photosynthesize the oxygen that humans require to breathe? Oh, snap!
I don't understand what you just said. But regardless, I'll need you to tell me what happened during your performance at the laugh hole.
No, please, Inspector, I can't. It's too much.
You have no choice in the matter. Proceed.
Well, all right. It was early in my career, and I was headlining at the Laugh Hole, which, as you all know, is the premier comedy club in West Peoria.
Yeah, nice place.
I was really feeling it that night. It was one of those gigs where every joke just rolls off your tongue, like a rotisserie chicken playing blackjack. I still remember it like it was yesterday. like it. Well, it's great to be here. So get this, people. I'm on the airplane on the way over here, and I had me some of them roasted peanuts they give you, and you'll never believe it. One of the peanuts still had a piece of shell on it, and it scratched my throat pretty badly. So I'm in a terrible amount of pain. Hey-o! Great to be here, great to be here. So what about this weather we're having? Yesterday it rained, and today it didn't. I'm like, hey, weather, make up your mind already. So who here likes politics? Me neither. I've got a political joke for all you political junkies out there. What's the difference between George Bush, Ted Kennedy, and Antonin Scalia? They each work in a distinct branch of the U.S. government. And what's the deal lately with incurable fatal diseases? I'm like, what in the world do you even...
I'm sorry to intrude, ma'am, but someone across the street reported a putrid smell coming from this building.
Johnson, look.
Oh, no.
I know.
All right, let's be professionals about this. You two, I'll need a head count ASAP.
What happened?
There's no easy way to say this, but as a result of your comedy stylings, you literally bored this entire audience to death. In all my years as a paramedic, I've only seen this once before. And that was really early Robin Williams.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, kid, if I were you, I would keep this whole fiasco to yourself. Me and Jimbo here signed a patient confidentiality contract, so your secret's safe with us. Now, that guy with the eye patch is just a temp, so I don't think he ever signed it. Hey, host, did you ever sign that?
Nope.
Oh well. Let's get this audience to the morgue. Stat.
That night, I almost gave up on stand-up comedy.
Would be a crying shame, that would.
Really?
No, not at all. Oh, come off it! She's terrible!
So one of the paramedics was Mysterious Host.
Yes. He didn't notify the police, but he kept all of the death reports just in case.
And because you thought the death reports were in that box, you killed him.
No! I didn't kill anybody. I mean, except for an audience full of people.
So you may have been the murderer's struggling stand-up comic. It's certainly possible. You had the motive, and definitely the means, given the walls are covered in knives. But the murderer could have also been decrepit invalid.
Inspector, I dare say the brain in your noggin's been replaced with a copper thimble.
Okay. Well then, would you mind answering a few questions about the early 1900s?
More than happy to oblige. Let's go ahead, young ragamuffin.
What groundbreaking invention was first introduced in 1908?
Ah, 1908. A fine year. A fine year indeed. I believe you are referring to the microwave oven.
That's not what I was referring to. The microwave was released in 1947.
I believe you are mistaken, Inspector. I still remember quite fondly the days when the invalid family purchased their first microwave oven. It was the spring of 1908, and I used to spend hours upon hours in the kitchen, putting DVDs in the microwave oven, watching them burn.
DVDs were invented in the mid-90s.
Oh, wait just a Cincinnati minute. Now I remember. It was Christmas of '08 that I received my very first hoverboard. What a glorious day that was.
Hoverboards haven't been invented yet. That's from a movie.
And I delivered no such gift.
Okay, stop. I'm sick of this. I'm not really 109 years old, okay? I'm really a 15-year-old high school student.
OMG, he's cured!
But I don't get it. Why are you pretending to be old?
Okay, so I'm a drama student, right? And last year I played King Lear in the school show, and I was really good. Seriously, ask Miss Hill. Anyway, after closing night, my buddy Troy dared me to keep my makeup on and try getting into a rated-R movie. And I was like, Troy, there's no way this will work. But I did it anyway. The cashier didn't even flinch. I know, right? So I just kept doing it, and man, it's been great. I got my driver's license, I voted in the last election, I go to Club Paris all the time. I even buy beer from Miss Hill. And let's just say, that doesn't hurt my GPA. I was hooked. And I know my mom says life starts at 40, but I'm 15, and I say life starts at 109.
Interesting story. But how was Mysterious Host involved?
Oh, well, one time I tried getting a tattoo, and Mysterious Host was running a tattoo place. He found me out and threatened to blackmail me.
But how did he discover your real age?
Have you ever seen a bare 15-year-old male chest? It's pretty much a given I'm 15. Anyway, Mr. Host here threatened to one day show all those documents to everyone. The police, the principal, my mom.
And so to avoid trouble, you killed him.
No, I didn't kill anyone.
Well, you may have been the killer to
Hey, wait. Do you guys mind if I go back and pretending I'm 109? It just feels natural. Much obliged.
Wait, how come he didn't have to do a reenactment like everyone else?
Yar, quit your whining.
Oh yeah? How do you quit your whining?
That's enough. If you two don't get along, you're both grounded.
Yeah, you guys should kiss me and make up.
Anyways, as I was saying, you may have been the killer to prove an invalid is actually 15.
Allah.
It's certainly possible. You had the motive and definitely the means, given the walls are covered in knives. But the murderer could have also been Santa Claus.
Ho ho. Ho?
That's right. Even though you're a beloved icon, you had every reason to murder Mysterious Host.
But I can't be a murderer. I'm Santa Claus. Ho ho ho.
Quit it.
Oh, quit it. Everyone's sick of it.
But the Christmas spirit.
It's August.
Mr. Claus, could you tell us about what happened many years ago at the Short Hills Mall?
Oh no. But how did you know? I can't.
You must.
Very well, but only because you've been a good boy this year.
Oh, thank you.
It was 2 weeks before Christmas. Everything was going along just as it always did.